How to skip a bait in 3 minutes or less. Let's go. Okay, so you're having issues skipping a bait, okay? Don't feel bad. All of us struggle with that at some point in time. I know I have a lot. But here's a tip on how to get you a little bit better at it, especially if you've been practicing in the backyard or on your porch or wherever with your bucket, with your flipping and pitching. First things first, the exact same rod and reel setup that you use to practice your flipping and pitching. Find yourself a bait with a slightly wider profile. The wider profile makes it easier for it to skip. Now I'll demonstrate the form and how I do it. The biggest thing is keeping the bait and rod low and as level to the water as possible. And you'll be able to get skips just like so. Now, if you've got really good at making your bait go in as level with the ground as possible and then popping up at the last minute to go into the bucket, that makes this so much easier. So if you're wanting to skip a bait like that, definitely practice going in as level with the concrete or the floor as possible and then popping it up at the end to go in to the bucket. Now, the biggest thing is your hand position and how you're going to go about it, because there are some fundamentals you really need to pay attention to here. So first off, grabbing your bait like normal is good, but at the same time, I like to grab the hook so I can really get some tension on my rod without stabbing myself in the hand. And another thing you really want to focus on doing is getting that rod angled way down, because when you cast up and you cast out, your rod's going to instinctively go up, which is going to carry your bait along the surface of the water much better. The next tip I can give you is make sure that the more power you put behind it, the better it's going to skip. The less power, the less skip you're going to get. And I would involve a little less thumb than normal when you're pitching. None of this is majorly important. The biggest thing is just get out there, practice with it, and start skipping those baits.